I don't have many good choices here, but to keep going and just get over Mount Bond as quickly as I can. I did not make it. I'm sitting under a tarp. I ran into two really nice folks here that set up a tarp in the scrub brush about 200 feet below the summit of Bond. They invited me to get under their tarp with them and wait out this, let this cell pass. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's just after 5:30 a.m. and I'm currently parked at the Lincoln Woods Visitor Center. Over the next 2 days, I'm going to be doing an approximately 32-mile hike, a real New England classic, the Pemi Loop. The forecast for today is highs around 75 or 80 degrees with some humidity. There's a possible chance of evening thunderstorms tonight, and then tomorrow is going to be dry and cooler. So it should really make for a good trip here. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's get after it. Entering the Pemmy Wilderness. As you can see, the first part of the trail is old railroad bed from the logging operations that went on for many years out here. Okay, so I've reached the intersection of the Bond Cliff Trail. This is where I'll be taking. I'm doing the loop counterclockwise this time. I've started the ascent of Bond Cliff now. Climb's about 3,000 feet and about 4.5 miles, I think. So it's not terribly steep, but it's just a very sustained, easy to moderate climb. You definitely know you're climbing by the time you make it up to the summit. Quick little break here to grab some water, get a snack, and get my trekking poles out. I'm gravity filtering so that I can get these other things done at the same time. Otherwise it would be quicker to just squeeze the water through the filter, but since I want to eat, adjust my shoes, get my trekking poles out, I just decided to gravity filter. It's about 8 o'clock. I'm running a little bit behind. Because of course I am. I always am. I just can never make the time that I hope to make. We are on the last steep mile to the summit of Bond Cliff. I know, it never looks steep on these camera angles, so... but that's a pretty good pitch. West Bond. The slide on the lower left is Guitar Slide. The forecast called for possible thunderstorms, but not until this evening. But it does look a little bit ominous right now. And I've heard just in the distance the faintest thunder. I ran into two really nice folks here that set up a tarp in the scrub brush about 200 feet below the summit of Bond. They invited me to get under their tarp with them and wait out this, let this cell pass. So thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. And hopefully it passes and I get a window to clear the high peaks and get out of here. Wow, that was really nice of those folks to let me tuck in under their tarp, and it was just nice to be with a couple people as we rode that out. There was nothing too close to us, but I do think something probably struck pretty close to Bond Cliff, so I'm glad I chose to keep going and not turn back. And I was just about to look for a place to hunker down when I ran into those people setting the tarp up. So, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better than that. Kind of crazy. So, I am not going to go out onto West Bond. It's a really pointy thing that sticks out on its own. I'm definitely not going out there. So, I'm going to head down, get off of the exposed summit here, head down towards Geo Shelter and decide whether to tuck into Geo Shelter for a while or whether to continue on towards Galehead Hut. Over here is the entire ridge we're going to traverse on the skyline tomorrow. We'll take all that all the way back out to Lincoln Woods. I am on the final ascent of South Twin. I'm not all that far from the summit. I just looked at my map and I'm a lot closer than I thought, so maybe a couple hundred yards. So made good time. It's 2 o'clock now. There's the hut right there. Not all that far. Thunderbroom is in the distance again, but good thing I'm basically at the hut. Just 100 yards over that direction. Montreal Expos. I haven't seen one of those hats in a long time.
It's a classic.
Boy, I just beat the rain. So much for my estimate of a couple hours anyway. Don't see any lightning or hear any more thunder quite yet. It was a little bit. Just as I arrived, there was thunder in the distance. No rain yet, but Now it's raining with no thunder, so in any case, doesn't matter to me now. I'm at the hut, relaxing, and checked in and getting ready for dinner soon. I'm just stepped away from the hut a little bit for a little bit of privacy here. More to give other people privacy. Well, we had dinner. I drank a box of wine and had dessert, and I'm probably going to bed within an hour anyway, so if you don't hear from me again tonight, I will see you in the morning. Well, it's supposed to be a clear, sunny, beautiful day, but things have changed, and I'm actually changing my plans. I was going to continue past Garfield and hike the Franconia Ridge and complete the Pemi Loop, but they're forecasting winds of 50 to 70 miles an hour with gusts even higher, and I have a long day today if I did that, and that would just slow me down too much, I think. So I'm going to change my plans. I'm going to bail out down into the Pemmy Valley and probably tag Owl's Head on the way out, at least to do something. So a little disappointing. This is my second time in a row getting rejected off the Pemi Loop, but it is what it is. We'll make the best of it. I've actually done a little more thinking, and I'm actually gonna skip Owl's Head and just head straight to my car. So be about an 11-mile day in total. Part of the reason is in the fall, when I do all 48 4,000 footers in 28 days, I'm going to be on one of the days taking exactly this route down from Galehead Hut out to Owl's Head. And then on that trip, I'm going to head back up to the ridge to Garfield tent site. But so I'm going to be doing this hike, and I've also done Owl's Head a couple times in recent years already as it is. So I'm just going to skip it today. I'm going to head right out, get home early, and maybe do a hike on Sunday, film something on Sunday. So that's my new plan. Disappointed, questioning myself whether or not I should have just continued with my original plan, but I don't think 50 to 70 mile an hour winds on Franconia Ridge are no joke, and it would have, I think I could have done it, but it would have really slowed me down on what was already going to be a 16-mile very physical day. So I probably would have got out very late, and so I think I made the right decision here, but who knows. I'm at the common kitchen area at 13 Falls tent site. 13 Falls was a logging camp back in the day when this valley was extensively logged. Just taking a break here, getting a bite to eat, fueling up a bit, then I have 8 miles back out to my car. I'll probably wrap up most of my filming here. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying it, and I'll catch you on the next one.